Hey, does your beautiful office space, whether at home or at the location in an office building where you are a successful professional woman, does this space ever feel like a prison? Like the walls are closing in and you can hardly breathe. And maybe even the tears are streaming down your cheeks because this place and the work that you do used to fill your heart with joy. You loved it. You were like one of the first people there in the morning and one of the very last to leave. And you even worked at home and you didn't mind at all because you loved it and you knew it was your calling and you knew it was wonderful and you were making a difference. You were making a contribution. You were reaching new goals and bringing up your team and all the others that you worked with you. And it was absolutely wonderful before. And yet maybe that was for several years, it just kept building momentum. And yet lately, what in the world has happened? You can barely like drag yourself out of bed in the morning. And yeah, you get there, maybe you stop for a latte or a mocha on the way, maybe two. And that's just to get through the morning because you don't feel that sense of fulfillment, excitement, joy. It's like that dream that you had just like flew out the window. I can so relate. Oh, totally. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Catherine Walters, and I'm an intuitive ignition catalyst, and I help conscious professional spiritual women and ageless goddesses who might be retired or not yet, and to reach and to own and claim their spiritual independence and their authentic self-expression without apology, people pleasing, or anything else. And yes, I know. I can remember more than one position where my office was gorgeous in all those locations. And after time, whether it was 3 years, 7 years, doesn't matter really, it became a prison and I couldn't stand it anymore. And if you're like me, I mean, I thought there was something wrong with me because it was like, it looked like I had everything. And I did have a great position and I worked with wonderful people and the work that we were doing was important and valuable. Yet it didn't work for me anymore. So how does that make you feel? Maybe confused? Maybe you lack confidence now in yourself and maybe you question yourself. A sense of frustration or maybe even bitterness because you know you're meant for something more. And there's a part of you that wishes you could settle. And yet there's another part of you with a very loud voice that's like nudging and pushing you and saying, you've got to go. You've got to break out of this prison and move on to the next, whatever that is. There's something inside of you, which is your soul, and your intuition, which is the voice of your soul, communicating to you that you have a higher purpose. The purpose that you've been fulfilling was fine and good for them, but no more. And if you're like this, maybe you wake up in the middle of the night and you're tossing and turning and maybe even journaling about like what is next. You don't know what's next. And you're trying to find maybe courses or books or like a class, a retreat, a vacation, maybe something, anything, because the pain inside of your heart, but it's more than pain. It's not really even pain. It's a longing to be all that you can be, to fully express who you are and the whatever it is that you are designed to bring into this world, or maybe to lead others in creating something that will be greater than all of you combined. And yet, what is it and how do you get there? It hasn't happened yet. And you know that there's also that sense of urgency inside of you because you don't have forever. It's not like you're 20 or 30. You're not over the hill either, but yet it's you still have more. You have a higher purpose. Well, then if you can relate to what I'm sharing, then first of all, I highly encourage you to have a conversation with me because where you can feel right now is so alone. And other people, their soul is probably talking to them, but it's not giving them the message that your soul is giving to you. And you so want to listen to your soul, even though it'd be a whole lot safer to settle and stay where you are and just, wait out a few years even to go into retirement. But then, like, what if you don't have those few years? And the thing is, it's so difficult to get through the days now because that there's something more. And you don't want to resort to other ways of quieting it because, to be honest, that voice doesn't get quiet. It only gets louder. And you want to hear it. You need to hear it because you don't know. I mean, life is short. You don't know how much longer you have. And the thing is, it's now, whatever it is, it's like ready to come out now. It's a new dream. Like if the current position you have now was a dream in the past. And the others before that, they were dreams. Now there's a new dream. That's longing. That's just like at the tip of your tongue, but not quite there. And you so want to find it and create that high, feel, be, live in that higher purpose self of who you are, to feel that fulfillment, that joy. Then let's have a conversation because we'll help you tune into your bigger vision. Because I know it's possible. I know you are possible. I know you're unstoppable. And I also know your soul is unrelentless. It won't give up on you. And yet I also know you're not meant to walk this journey alone. When you're looking for a higher purpose, when you're searching for more, that's exactly when you want someone who's been there and done that and can help you share and be more of who you are authentically with the greatest love and joy and excitement so that you once again tap into your joy, that sense of fulfillment, that sense of love and passion and excitement, so that you can live not only your workday, but every moment of your day, every moment of your life with that sense of joy. My divine friends gave me the word recently of joyalicious. Doesn't that sound yummy? Joyalicious. And I'd love to help you find joyaliciousness in your life. So if this sounds like something that you'd like to explore, then the link is below for us to have a conversation so that we can find and help you find what your next steps are to experiencing greater joy or joyaliciousness. Love and blessings till I see you again. Namaste.